they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Steven Matz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
First pitch, 107.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Got him reaching there, strike 2. And set up working the play is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Devo, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off-speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here's the 1-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The payoff pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He's set. The 3-2 hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Down the first baseline. And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Here it is. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Well hit to right. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. Yankees leave them loaded. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jameson Taillon is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, we're getting a chance to see a very talented right-hander here in Jameson Taillon. His stuff has always played well. It's just a matter of staying lucky and staying healthy. This guy has what it takes to be a solid Major League pitcher.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, Kevin Biggio is a guy to watch for me. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Stepping up is Marcus Semien, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate here is Luke Voigt. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. In the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Shortstop.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0 home. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bichette leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch with the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Randal Grichuk. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Here's the first pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but, hey, they'll take it.
The box, Eric Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. DJ LeMahieu goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Ready with the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Urshela at second. Gonzalez on at first with 2 down. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Yanks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk.
The center fielder,
First pitch on its way. Grichuk drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ball 3. Danny Jansen, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Going on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. And now the first pitch. Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Left side of the infield into the shift. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Now it'll be Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
First offering on its way. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 0-1, here's the pitch. Drilled to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
The third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. The 0-1 delivery. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 3 call. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next up will be Gleyber Torres.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Aaron Hicks.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He singled in his first AB. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Dickerson's there. And that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And the slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Marcus.
Next to hit is Marcus Semien. First time up, he went down looking. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And Now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Reese McGuire. High and deep to right center. Hicks going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Guerrero rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Now back, left field, Lourdes Gurriel.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in. Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
3-0 now. Corey Dickerson would be next. Down the left field line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling real.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 4. Jays out in front here, 4-zip. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home, and while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Count even now at 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
DJ LeMahieu is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. LeMahieu, the runner at third. Judge is over at second with one down in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 2. Stepping in once again is Corey Dickerson. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Gonzalez shading to his right. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 8.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the
Now
home 5th.
First baseman, Vladimir.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. But they still lead this one 4-2. Ronaldo Lopez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 40, Ronaldo.
And now the first pitch.
Lopez.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 1 for 5. This is on the ground over to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So the next to bat will be Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Voit stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So Nick Goody enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And there's 1 away. And now here is Reese McGuire. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Goody rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Stanton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 4 runs, 7 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time. Ryan Barucki is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Eric Gonzalez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
This one's flared off to the right side. Dickerson put it away for the second out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
And that is through into right field for a single. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for the Yankees. Sean Doolittle will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 63.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Now the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Stanton looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
The batter, the right fielder.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. Misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Third baseman, number 8.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Dickerson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. But add on 1. Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68. Jordan Romano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he can't catch up on the fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Popped him up. Bichette has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Luke Voigt is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. In his career against this pitcher, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. 2-1 the count. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Gio Urshela stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Eric Gonzalez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And it's fouled away. One and one. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Now here's the pitch. Marcus Semien waits on deck. This is on the ground over to first. And there's one down now. Digging in next, Marcus Semien struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Ready now is Reese McGuire. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Jays add 1. Trent Thornton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
57.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. And this throw gets away from him. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. LeMahieu is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And a dive, but he's back in there. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Julian Merriweather comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for.
Now here's the first offering. Gleyber Torres is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Merriweather.
And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Luke Voigt, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. First delivery to him. Luke Voigt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run is scored. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in game 2.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
1-1 to count. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Big at-bat now, and here is Christian Vasquez. And a chance they walk in here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now a ball lined to the left side. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Gio Urshela is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Eric Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put it.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it... All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Stanton, still going back. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a solo shot here to left center field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
This afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Toronto Blue Jays get the win to take a 2-0